This is the examples for instantaneous rate of change and marginal. So let's start off here. Example 1, stuff. So that notation with the apostrophe means derivative. You've learned that already. So very straightforward quotient rule. The bottom function times the derivative of the top minus the top function times the derivative of the bottom all over the bottom function squared. So that's the derivative. And we're going to evaluate it and explain what it means in two different ways. So when we are using that function to calculate a value, I would like for you to write the equation the way you type it into Excel and just use the variable instead of the cell reference. So this is how we would type it into Excel. And we can look at Excel and see there's the derivative. That's how we typed it into the Excel there. And our Excel calculates and gives us the answer, 66 point, bunch of sixes there, and we explain it as such. Since this is a derivative, a rate of change, we are explaining it as an increasing. The slope is positive, so the input 3 months after publishing a new magazine, the output monthly sales are increasing that dollar amount to the nearest penny each month. The marginal explanation is different. So when you see the word marginal, then the marginal is literally an approximation for the next thing in line. So for m equals 3, before the IRC the rate is changing 3 months later, but for the marginal, the monthly sales for the 4th month after publishing the new magazine is approximately that amount. So very different explanation for a rate of change or a marginal. Let's look at the next example. Concentration of a drug in a bloodstream, a little more complicated derivative, product rule with the exponential chain rule, and you can see it here. I have written it two ways because both the terms on the left and right of the plus have an 8 and they have the same exponential part, so I could factor that out so that when I type it in Excel it's a little less typing. You could do it either way. I write both of them out here, how you could type them alternatively, the long way with all the terms or with the factors like that. So looking at as Excel, there it is written out with everything. And the second one is there it's written out in a factored form. A little bit less typing, but if you don't know how to factor, then you'll have to type it the long way. And then the explanation. So the input, 10 minutes after swallowing a pill, the output concentration of the drug in the bloodstream is increasing. Another slope is positive. That amount, 5.6432 units milligram per liter every minute. And our marginal explanation is for the next input. So t equals 10, the marginal describes what's happening 11 minutes. So 11 minutes after swallowing a pill, the concentration of the drug in the bloodstream is approximately that amount, 5.6432 milligrams per liter. That's it.